Satnam. Hello, happy Saturday. I'm Mahandraj Kaur, and this is Kundalini Yoga. Is anybody in the wrong room? Please go. No, just kidding. So, it's a good and juicy time. Let's just get that out of the way. It's a good and juicy weekend, too. Very juicy. So, in case you don't know how juicy it is, I'm going to tell you. So, there's a cool concert here. Do you guys know that? What time is it? 7:30 or 7? Do you know? It's 7 or 7:30. Look at the front. 7 o'clock. And so I just realized I didn't put them in my playlist, but while I'm sitting here when we're doing a Kriya, I'll make sure we put on Jai, Lakshmi, and Ananda. They're amazing. They're just amazing. So beautiful. There's one particular song I love called I Bow, so we'll make sure we hit that one today. And it really, sparks what's going on in the world right now.
It's tonight.
It's put on by Sudaram. I think it's $20, 25 at the door, something like that. It's so worth it. It's so good to dance around and sing. I know that's my nature, but I'm not always like that. In fact, I'm just like you. When I'm not at the front of the class, when I go in with regular people, I'm like, oh no, is it time for me to raise my hands and sing? Like, I don't know, But then somebody starts doing it, and, we get to be children. That's really what it is. We get to be children. Your inner child is the gateway to your soul, and we're really going to play with empowering that part of you, because the inner child is just as likely to get pissed off at your spiritual practice, right? You'll have this really good experience, and then there's this part of you that goes, yeah, really? That's your inner child. The inner child says the F word, just to be clear. And it's because...
The adolescent.
Exactly, the adolescent. It's because that part of us is really the gateway to our soul, and nothing can become thinginess. Your spirituality can't become a thing. Your sadhana can't be a thing that makes you better than somebody. Your sobriety can't be what makes you the top of the hill. None of that will work, because as soon as that inner child thinks you're putting something before it just loses all continuity. We need to feel safe. And part of that safety is that which we think is flawed is a part of our oneness, right? So what I want to play with today in this class is this. When you first started your spiritual path, I'm sure, don't you get that feeling, oh my God, I noticed my ego. Oh no, I need to do something about the ego. But then at some point, we understand that Yogi Bhajan says, if you do not see God in all, you don't see God at all, right? And that includes your ego, right? At some point, we realize that's not going anywhere, ever. It's not. That's part of being human. But if we have enough spaciousness and God energy, and we are so in love with our soul, that's okay. And in fact, this is the miracle for me. I'm starting to notice when I'm really nuts and something happens, there's a part of me that's like, oh, good. This is going to be a good one, I can tell. I'm not as like, oh no, you want a drink or whatever. It's more like, oh, look at you go, girl. Where are we going here? Because I know it's normally those things I think are bad or think aren't good are always the gateway to my evolution. And so I think it feels to me, and this is why I want to share it with you, the more welcoming we can be to that energy, the faster we move through things. The faster we move through things. This is what Yogi, this is what's so great about him. He just said, just don't get stuck. Big piece of advice. Just don't get stuck. Just don't. It's okay to get sticky. Just don't get stuck. Right? So we get sticky, but then we come here or we do a Kriya together. Just don't get stuck. My favorite thing, they put it on Facebook, it's my favorite, when he says, don't sneak with your life. Don't. And don't be rude to your life. Be friendly to your life. Life is the only gift of God. So let's be friendly. That's my whole big spiel today. Let's be friendly to ourselves. And part of being friendly is doing things like come into a concert. Just ask yourself, if you're going to normally sit down and watch NFL or eat chips in a movie, maybe the concert's a better choice. I'm just saying. Now, if you're going to go get in your tub and meditate and be one with God, then stay home. But if you're not, might as well go be with your tribe, right? Might as well. That's the thing. Go be with people and, push yourself up. That's the thing. Today, also, we have this girl, Leslie, that's doing a workshop on food and the you love. So, America's drug of choice, I certainly know. Food. Woo! And it comes in all kinds of, guacamole, and you can just slather it on you. And then it's slathered. Anyway, we're not, we might have a happier way of living than that. So that's today at 2:30. And I have to say it every time we're together. What's going to happen? What's going to happen around? There's a good space. If you scooch up, you can sit there. Autumn equinox next Saturday. We're all going to hang out together, right? I'm going to be in the audience. We're going to be together, and Guru Jagat's going to say really weird things to us and make us super happy. And then she's going to make us go like that. We're going to fly out the room. It's cool. So be there. Don't you want to fly? You want to fly. Beth loves flying. Beth, what is the name of your book?
Interviewed by God.
Interviewed by God, now in our bookstore. It is phenomenal. I read it when it was on the computer last year at the baseball tournament. It was awesome. It was my only saving grace during that. Really awesome. Okay, so let's start. Okay? Bring your hand. There's one space right here that's probably more fun.
And you can sit next to me.
All right, bring your hands here. Roll your shoulders back. We're pretending it's India. That's why we're so sweaty and close together. Pretty soon, when the saffron starts coming through, we can smell that. We're going to be all, yoo! Okay.
This is a good sign.
It is a good sign. Good sign. Okay, we need one more. Can you make a space back there? That second row could be a little closer together, and you can make a space right here between Bonnie and Amy. So everybody scooch so they're 2 inches apart, and then this lovely person gets to slip right in. Slip right in, lovely person. We just made space for you.
She's got it right here. Thanks.
Oh, she got it? We got you right there. Let's tune in. Take a deep breath. Oh, she already had a space. Sorry, guys.
It's for the next one.
Yeah, the next person will need it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to chant. Yeah, here comes the person. Hang on one second. You see, angels do not rearrange the room for nothing. Wait. Like in baseball. Wait for it. Blah! Out of the park. Anyway, I've heard that story too many times from my husband. Patience is good. Come on in. We got the space ready for you. Right there. Oh, yay! See? We just made someone's day. All right, hands at the heart. Take a deep breath. Exhale with a sigh. Inhale to chant. Om.